Hello and welcome to this society event. My name is John, and today begins with a par 4 first hole. Now let's crush this drive, middle of the fairway, and stroll on our way from there. And this one's about 125 yards out. Could use a bit of a kick to the right. And this should be a fun watch. Let's see how you do with this long putt. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, it was a good stroke. Almost had the birdie. Okay, even par after the first. Nice to see. All right, we got a par 3 on the second hole here. Well, your approach is heading a little leftward. Well, you tried, you just didn't quite hit this green. This will not be fun to get out of. You're plugged in the bunker. Gonna have to be careful getting out. That's a nice chip, well done. And this one will be for double bogey. Okay, you are at 2 over par. We got a left to right breeze on this hole. Just a pure swing. And second shot here on the third. This one's heading to the rough. And this is your third shot. This putt from 28 feet. I think this one's going left to right. Ooh. This one's for par. And right now you're just 2 strokes above par. And teeing this one up on the 4th. This one's coming around. Nice little draw. Okay, you've got this to save par. Come on, let's get that to go. This one's got a pretty steep left to right break. All right, way closer than you were. Not a bad effort there. Right now you are sitting at 3 over par. Okay, time for the 5th hole. It's a par 4. And it looks like that fairway has a bit of a down slope out there in the landing area. Could get some extra yards. All right, first cut. Let's do this. Okay, out of the rough, and this might not be enough. And that approach was a bit wayward. That'll do nicely. All right, setting up 6 feet from the cup. And currently sitting at 3 over par. We got a nice tailwind on this hole. See what you can do with that. Really nice swing. Good luck with this. Way out here. This one's going downhill, breaking right to left. A little too hard. And for the par. Going towards that hole. And you're 3 over at the moment. And 7th hole is a par 5. All right, on the green and under regulation, you got a putt for eagle, and that's fantastic. And you've got this for the eagle. All right, maybe next putt we can drop it. 5 feet to go. And right now you're 2 over. Okay, par 4, 8th hole, let's go. Good job. We've got about 2:15 to go from here. Okay, and from the outer reaches of this green, let's see if you can get this to go. Bit long on that one. This one's a 9-footer. Ouch, right by the hole. And let's get going. Give this a tap and we'll move on. Currently 3 over par for the day. Wind's picking up out there. We got a headwind on this hole. Well, missed the green on that one, but I've already forgotten about it. And here's our second shot on the 9th. Well judged on that one. Okay, here's our bogey putt. And you are sitting at 4 over on the round. And the 10th is a par 4. Come on, hold on to that fairway for us. All right, and that one just barely makes its way into the first cut. Come on, kick right, come on. Way to go out there, champ. Okay, we could save par here with this putt. Oh, there's almost nothing left to this one. And as we head to the next, let's take a peek at our standings today. And you're currently 5 over for the day. Here we go on the 11th. We'll get it back. And I think you might be short out of the sand. And this course is getting the better of you, I think, at the moment. 3 bogeys in a row, but I still have much confidence in you. This one's a 4-foot putt. And you're currently sitting at 7 over. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. Holy mackerel. That was tattooed. And the green's below us here as we set up this approach. And that green slopes away from you, so this approach could go a little long if you're not careful. Okay, we're out of that bunker. That's step 1. Oh, just missed the par. All right, all we need is a little tap here. Let's do it. And that will go. All right, that leaves you at 8 over par. Heads up, wind's blowing left to right here. Okay, here you go. Nice easy putt. And I think this one's breaking pretty hard right to left. All right, you did most of the work. This one's 6 feet away. And let's shake out the cobwebs. That's your second bogey in a row, but we'll perk up maybe on the next hole. And after that one, 9 over par for the day. And here we go with the par 4 14th hole. This looks like about 120 yards to the pin. This one's for par. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. This one's looking decent. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. And currently sitting at 9 over. And here comes the 15th hole. This one's a par 5. This one's looking dicey at best. All right, let's leave this sand behind us. What do you say? Oh, that's too bad. A little off on that approach, but that's okay. Good luck here. 9 feet away. That could have used a little bit more power, I think. Okay, moving on. And now sitting at 10 over for your round. Let's see what happens here on the 16th. Well, that tee shot looks like it'll do. And this one's about 135 yards from the pin. Nicely done, playing a little draw shot. Setting up in the green side rough. Setting up here for your 4th shot. If this one drops, that's for triple bogey. And nice putt. Let's move on. That wind's blowing right into our face on this one. All right, good luck. Second shot here on the 17th. That couldn't be what you intended, but yeah, we'll deal with it. And here we go from the rough. Might have too much on it. And this putt is way out there. Best of luck. So far, so good. Oh, and the putt doesn't go. Okay, on to the par 4 18th. Nice swing onto that one. All right, we're in the fairway bunker. Let's see what you got. I think you might be coming up short out of the sand here. Setting up here 145 yards away. It's not your best swing, but we'll get through this. Okay, and from the greenside bunker, let's nestle this one in nice and close. Yeah, we're in the greenside rough currently. Let's be careful with that chip. Oh, how close was that one? About 9 feet to the hole from here. Okay, and the putt dropped. Let's head on over to the 19th hole. And that'll be a plus 15 on your scorecard at the end of the day. And that's going to do it for me. My job's done. Hopefully, we'll see you again around here real soon, though. Hi there, my name is John McCarthy, and I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. And today we start off with a par 4. Let's start this round with a bang. Put that one out there in the fairway. Okay, let's get on out of this second cut and get on our way. Okay, there you go. Okay, here's your look at birdie. This one looks like it starts off straight, then goes a bit to the left, and just inches to the hole. And after that first hole, we're at a very healthy, even par. Now we got some wind to deal with on this one. Okay, let's get out of this greenside rough. And here's an 8-footer for us. And after that one, you are sitting at 1 over par. And the third hole is a par 5. Let's go. Oh, you hit that one well. And we're around about, I'd say 240, 245 to the pin. And here we go, this one for birdie. And ripping out a birdie after bogeying the last. That's what I like to see. And with that, you'll go down to even par. And the fourth hole, we have a par 3. Oh, needs to hold on to the fairway. Might be dangerous. All right, good luck here. You've got 22 feet to go. This one's starting way out to the right side. All right, give this a tap. And we're ending this hole with a bit of a tap. Okay, 2 over par at the moment. Careful out there, the wind's blowing right to left. Looks like you got a favorable bounce on the downslope. This could run. Hitting into an elevated green, we might need more club. Setting up for our third shot. This putt's left to save par. All right, 2 over par at the moment. Hole number 6. All right, this is for the bird. This putt's going uphill, and I think it's going to the right as well. Good putt from there. Not a lot left to do. Lining up a 6-foot putt here. Okay, we've got a par 5 for the 7th. Oh, this tee shot should work. Okay, we're around the 230-yard area from here. And there's some fantastic golf putting for eagle. And this one is from way, way out. Oh, 3 feet to go. Okay, let's see what the next hole has in store for us. Just 1 over at the moment. Let's see if you can use the wind on this hole, left to right. Bit of a downslope out there around the landing area in this fairway. And look at that thing go. Oh my goodness, he smashed it. And this one's about 210 from the pin. And that will play. Thank you very much. Okay, could be a birdie on the scorecard if you drop this. Okay, just a few more inches to go. All right, let's see how this next hole is playing. And you're 1 over par currently. Okay, the 9th hole is a par 3. See what you can do. Nice approach. Good stuff. And now this from 4 feet. All right, 10th hole, and we have a par 4. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's get out of this. This is a little spinachy for my liking. And from the green side rough. Okay, double bogey putt. Here we go. Okay, 3 over par for you. Okay, tailwind blowing with us on this one. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. Good shot out there. Nicely played. This putt's about 6 feet. And right now you are sitting at 3 over par. And this one's a par 4 for the 12th. Ooh, watch this one run now. This gives a good look at the green from here below us. Looks like this one's going left. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. All right, from the beach. Well, that's great. Leaving the bunker behind, we're putting. All right, let's sink this, grab the bogey, and get out of here. And I think this is from, I don't know, this isn't even from downtown. This is more like from the edge of town. From the edge of town, let's see if you can get this to go. This one's 17 feet. Oh, right by. My, this is a tough hole. My sympathies go out to you. And that putt safely in its home. And now we tee this one up on the 13th hole. Hey, I see you've put a draw on this one. Swinging like silk. Well, we missed the green, but that's all right. Life does go on. 6 feet to the cup. And that's 8 over par at the moment. Got a left to right breeze on this hole. And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14. This is what our third shot's looking like. All right, for the bogey. Oh, unfortunate. And 4 feet to go. And currently sitting at 10 over par. Okay, here's the 15th. This one's a par 5. And just in the light rough at the moment. Well, that was never going to be good. All right, this putt for the birdie. And you're currently sitting at 9 over par. And this one is a par 4 here on the 16th. Well, you made good contact with that one. We are about 140 yards out. Come on, give us a kick to the right. Okay, on the green safely. About 17 feet to the cup. Not enough muscle into that one. All right, give this a tap. All right, now let's take a peek at the scorecard. Here we go on the 17th hole. Looks like you caught the downslope. This could run out. That was a good one. This one's about 195 out. I like that. This one's 9 feet away. This one's going to the left. Oh, what could have been? Actually, could have been an eagle. Good work out there today. That's your 4th birdie so far. And your score is 8 over par currently. And the headwind is definitely a thing on this hole. All right, looks like we got a fairway coming here. Second shot on the 18th. "29 feet to go." I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh, almost had the birdie there. All right, let's sink this putt and head to the clubhouse. And with that, I say goodbye. And hopefully we'll see you again real soon. Hi there, my name is John McCarthy, and I'd like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let me tell you, things are fixing to get fun right now. Nice little par 4 to start us out here today. Let's load up and fire this into the fairway and take it from there. And that'll do. Grab your putter. Okay, here's a 12-foot putt. A little too much pace on that one. Oh, come on. Hopefully we can settle things here with a bogey. All right, let's get this close. Par 3, second hole. I have faith. Nice shot. That'll do. 25 feet from the cup. This one's going hard to the right. Oh, come on, be nice. And this for the bogey. And you are currently 2 over. Okay, careful of the headwind out there. Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure. And here's your second shot on the 3rd. Setting up here now for our 3rd shot. All right, out of that bunker and putting. Let's see what happens. Good luck here. I would love to see us sink this one. It's a big one. All right, nice 3-footer to deal with. And with that, we will move on to the next. And after that, you're sitting at 2 over par. You've got a par 3 on the 4th. Okay, this will save your par. Let's go. I think this one will go left to right. Here we go, bogey putt. And currently sitting at 3 over par. All right, ready to go here on the 5th hole. There we go. Nice contact on that one. Okay, setting up about 180 yards out. Playing a little draw shot here. All right, you're on the green. Super long putt in your future, but you're on. All right, drop this one in. This one for birdie. Yeah, from that distance, that's going to work. Oh, and the par slipped through our fingers there. No good. And that putt drops for back-to-back bogeys. And now, the par 3 6th hole. Okay, on the green. That's good. The bad part is you're still pretty far away from the cup. All right, that'll work from that distance. 7-footer here. Okay, currently sitting at 4 over. In this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. All right, you caught the downslope. Let's see how far this baby runs. Okay, you've got about 220 yards to go. And we're going right of the pin. Great use of this downslope towards the green here. All right, you're on the green. Miles away from the hole, but that is on the green. Okay, yeah, let it go. Let this one go. I know it's far away, but these are the ones you just want to get close. Here's a putt for birdie. This putt's tracking. And yes, the birdie will count. And you're 3 over at the moment. Let's see what happens here. We got a long par 4 for this one. Pin's about 145 yards away. Hopefully you get the right pace on this one. It is extremely long. Oh, come on. And this is for your par. And that'll drop. And the 9th hole, we have a par 3. Going a bit left of the pin. If you drop this, you could save par. Starting this one out pretty good. There you go. Nothing wrong with that putt. All right, with the tap in. And right now, you sit at 4 over par. Okay, let's have a nice drive. We got a par 4 here on the 10th. Okay, this one's about 105 yards out. This one's heading for some trouble. Okay, setting up here on the green side rough. And this is what your 5th shot's looking like. 4 feet left. Yikes, that went right by. All right, this putt for the quad. Okay, time to head over to the next hole. Teeing off here on a par 4, not all that long. Well, you got to hold on to the fairway here. Second shot here on the 11th. Nice stroke. We're on the green. Let's see how you do with this 13-foot putt. Oh my goodness. Here's a bogey putt. And the putt drops. Heads up. Wind's going right to left on this one. Nicely played. It's setting up here from an elevated position. Oh, your approach is heading left. All right, here we go. This one's for birdie. All I got is this one's going left and then right. So see what you can do. Ooh, almost. Well, that putt got away from you, and yeah, I guess that's just how it goes sometimes. Looking pretty good. Oh, you like that one, don't you? And let's roll some videotape on that one. That was interesting. And currently sitting at 9 over. And we got a par 3 here on the 13th. Got some luck on this one. Got a lot of real estate to cover here. This one's a short 3-foot putt. All right, nicely holed. Let's move to the next. Let's see what happens here on number 14. Ooh, this could be a little troublesome. Needs to hold on to that fairway. All right, and just barely into the first cut of rough here. Good work there. Great shot on the approach. All right, we need this to go. This to save par. Just a little bit aggressive there. Oh, well, that's too bad. Second bogey in a row, unfortunately. And next is the par 5 15th hole. Well, that won't do, will it? Ooh, that was a little awkward on the swing there. Well, what can you do about it? Nothing. You might need a club or two extra from here. This is really deep. Here we go, 37 feet. And this putt's moving to the left and up the hill. Hopefully we can get this to drop. This one's for bogey. And now on to the par 4 16th. Oh man, there's a drive. Just smashed it. And this one's about 140 yards or so to the pin. Well, that's too bad. I'm pretty sure you weren't planning on that. It's okay. Oh! This putt's about 5 feet. Here we go. Hole number 17, ready to go. Oh yeah, off the downslope. This is going to chase out. This shot is clocking in at 195 yards away. And the approach heading to the left. All right, setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got. Oh, come on. Is this going to go? Come on. And this one is for the birdie. And that putt will go. And now the 18th hole. This one's a par 4. This one's looking pretty good. And this one's about 210 yards or so from the pin. This shot's looking good. Nice little draw. That's a safe shot. All right, this one's around 15 feet. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Okay, the putt goes down, and we're done here. And with that, I must leave you. I had fun out there with you today. Thanks for a great round. Hello there and welcome to the event. This is the final round of the event. It all comes down to this, so wishing you the best as you tee off. All right, first drive is away. Have a good round. Nothing wrong with that. And second shot here on the first. Okay, I know you can do it. I know it's not the easiest putt in the world, but I've got confidence in you. Looking good so far. All right, give this one a little tap. And tapping that one in. Okay, even par at the moment. Got a par 3 for the second hole. Really well judged approach there. Oh, that was almost in. This one's just 3 feet. Now we will tee up on the third hole. Good job. Okay, third shot. This putt's around 19 feet away. And this one's just slightly going to the right. Oh, no, it's right down here. Okay, par putt coming up. Okay, sitting at 1 over par. Okay, we have a par 3 on the 4th. And this will save your par. This putt's moving uphill and to the right. Looks like you got a line on this. Okay, safely home with that putt. Okay, 5th hole, par 4. Ooh, catching the downslope. That'll give you a few extra yards. This approach is into an elevated green. Well, that's all right. We'll get on the green next time. And from that lie, that'll work just nicely. All right, 19 feet to the cup. Well, this one's looking good so far. All right, here we go. Let's get out of here. Tap her on in. Sixth hole coming up. A little wayward on that approach. Okay, this to save our par. Let's do this. From there, fine effort. All right, 3 feet to the cup. And the putt goes down. And now the par 5, 7th hole. And the fairway does tilt away from us. A bit of a downslope up at the landing area. It's a nice looking tee shot. Okay, this is about 240 yards or so from the pin. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. All right, out of the bunker. We got a long putt ahead of us, but we're not in the sand anymore. It's all good. I believe this is for your par. And that putt will drop. Okay, it's a lengthy par 4. Okay, second shot here on the 8th hole. And the green tends to slope away from us where we want to land it, so be careful of the approach. Come on, bounce to the right. This ball's a long way from home. Let's see if you can help it get there. I think this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. A bit too much power into that putt. That's 4 over for you. And the 9th hole, we have a par 3. Ooh, nice draw on this one. Yeah, we'll take that. And you've got this left over for par. All right, tee this one up and have a good drive. We're on a par 4 as we hit the 10th hole. And dunked. Okay, we're just in the first cut here. Just put this one in its home. It's a long way from home, but I have faith. 5 feet left to go. And you're sitting right at 6 over at the moment. And teeing up now on the 11th. Oop, that's no good. We're setting up quite a bit above this green. We might need a little less club. This approach is heading right at the pin. This one's for the double bogey. Currently sitting at 8 over. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 12th hole. Let's do it. Setting up here just in the light rough. All right, time to get out of the bunker. Let's do this. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. Nicely played out of that sand. A little bit of work left to do, but nothing too serious. Ooh. And this one's for the double bogey. Okay, let's see what the next hole has for us. Okay, next hole is the 13th, and this one's a par 3. This approach is heading left. And this one's your 4th. No, that's going right by the hole, isn't it? 8-footer here in front of us. Oh, just slides by. This one will be for quadruple bogey. And here we go on hole number 14. And let's see if this one will run. You caught the downslope. And this shot's about 120 yards away from the pin. Safe approach, nice. This putt is from around 20 feet. Going downhill with this one, and it's right to left. And for the bogey. And there we go. Okay, 15th hole is upon us. This one is a par 5. Well, that one's going down into the water. Okay, we are in the deep stuff currently. Yeah, something was amiss on that swing, I think. All right, let's get out of this first cut and on our way. This right here is beautiful. Well done. Just 4 feet left on this one. And next is number 16. This one's a par 4. Would you look at the distance on this? And this one's about 120 yards to the pin. Let's see how you do here. We have a very long putt ahead of us. Yeah, I'll take that from that distance. And this one's for your par. Okay, moving on to the next. And teeing up now on the 17th. Oh, this one's in the fairway. Ooh, off the downslope. This one's going to run. And we got about 225 yards to go from here. And from the bunker. Okay, you're putting now. That's about all I can say about this long putt coming up. Here we go, birdie putt. Here we go, 35 feet away. And I think this one's breaking to the left. And here we have a very long putt to contend with. Oh, man. All right, here's a 22-footer. Oh, this has my attention. All right, not much left here. Okay, let's check in on the scorecard. Teeing off now in a long par 4. Tee shot's looking decent. Here's our second shot on the 18th. Well, that approach kind of missed the mark a little bit. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. And now we will putt. Nicely played out of the sand. Oh, it's getting there. And with that, you will seal your round with a bogey putt. All right, that's going to do it for me. And just want to thank you again for playing the game. And hopefully we see you soon.